When you begin, it's always hard to start. It's common that you have high expectations. At first you lose when learning trading art. But don't give up, just try to have some patience. Of course you think that game will be so easy. Such business is as cruel as the rest. Don't let your wins just make your head be dizzy. If stay and trade, result will be the best. I know that every single day you can begin the competition. Get profit with your every trade. Just know that Forex is your mission. Forex is my life. Forex is my life. Some time will pass and you will see the trading is not so hard for those who they're long. There's always one whose help is there.
No va a reset.
And finally, you keep your profits strong. I know that every single day you can begin the competition. Get profit with your every trade. Just know that Forex is your mission. Forex is my life. Forex is my life. Forex is my life. You know that only Forex will give you continue getting better. Just don't give up, be in a deal, and know that Forex only matter. Forex is my life.
When you trade to make a living, it becomes so difficult. If you trade to make an income month end, it becomes so difficult. This is why we tend to see people start doing account management, start selling signals, selling all these other things to supplement that, right? And I always say this to people, is that trading is not, we must understand what trading is, right? It's an investment tool, right? It's not an income generator tool.
Warren Buffett was once told in the '08 crash, "Mr. Buffett, you have lost $10 million today." Do you know what he said? He said, "I haven't lost anything. I haven't sold." Me and Buffett have the same mindset. I'm tens of thousands in loss on my Euro USD trades, but I haven't lost anything because I haven't closed the trade. No stop loss. We share that mindset and inshallah, the markets will turn around and I will be profitable. That's the problem with these traders nowadays. Stop losses, closing their trades. Don't close, don't lose.
Exactly, yeah. Good evening, everyone. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Yeah,
Good evening,
please.
sir.
Yeah, are you hearing me? One or two people? The audio,
Yeah,
the sound, okay. All right, it's okay. This night we are going to we are not going to move to the next actually the next topics of the day as I plan it, because there's some issue along the way within the week that I need to quickly attend to. Please, guys, we have issue with the VPS. So, and I need to give a final solution to it. So that's what tonight's meeting will depend on. What really happened was that the AWS server that I normally use, I've been using this since 2016. I've never get this kind of issue, and the issue is so simple. AWS, if you know how to set it up, you can set up a 1-year free license VPS legitimately. I don't do anything backdoor. I don't believe in that. But what I did different this year was that everybody that are using the VPS, I set up the VPS for them, for all of you, let me put it that way. And I use one of my bank cards to do the setup. So they need to write me that I have so many VPS on one card, and it's against their policy. So that is why some of you have been seeing the issue of VPS not logging in any longer. So what I want us to do is that, see, my class is always practical oriented class and it's everything you need is just a basic computer operation. Last year, all the people I trained last year, they set up their server by themselves. But this year I decided to take it upon myself. So what we are going to do is today is I'm going to show you step by step how to set up your VPS. You can set up 1 to 5 VPS with a single card. But by the time it's getting to 6, 10, 11, 15, 20, it will start having issue. So that's what we are going to focus on tonight. On Sunday, we continue with a normal class because this is urgent for me to attend to. That is number one. Number two, I'm going to talk about the maintenance of your server so that you enjoy it after you set it up. There's some few people that will have problem from Nigeria because I gave the link. I have a tutorial, YouTube tutorial on how to set up the same VPS on YouTube, but YouTube normally change, AWS normally change some of the parameters every year. That's why I want to do more practical myself tonight with everybody in the meeting. Okay, but in Nigeria, there's some bank card that they are rejecting. According to like 2 people from Nigeria told me yesterday that their bank card were rejected. If your bank card are rejected, I don't really know what you are going to do. And I've about 3 or 4 Nigerians have set it up. I don't know, maybe Mr. Ime is in the group, is in the class. Mr. Ime, I gave him the YouTube tutorial today, and around 6 p.m. today, he told me that he has set it up and everything is fine. He has transferred his account to his own server. Because when you sign up by yourself, it's for sure that 12 months you are not going to pay anything. VPS is expensive. That is why I'm employing everybody to learn this and sign it up. Because a VPS will cost you, the cheapest VPS will cost you $15 per month. And imagine somebody using $10 to learn. How will you afford $15 at every month to pay? That's $180 per year. So you just have to force yourself to learn how to do it. Along the way, if you get something wrong, you can still call me for one-on-one just to see what you are doing and see how I can help you. That is acceptable. But just buckle up that my own training is different from maybe the training you've had before. It's more practical oriented. So now we're going to jump into it. So the first thing we need to do is to create a Gmail or any mail. You have to create a fresh one. That's the way I do it, but you can use your Gmail or email you have been using before. You can use it, but the reason why I like not to use it is because I want everything doing with my trading to have one email separately. though I've what I want to say, I've already set up email so that everybody will know how to set up email. It's a basic thing, but I will continue from there. So let me close the screen you are seeing. I'll need to share another screen with us. Let's share let's share something like web browser. For those that already get the tutorial, you will see that I didn't do this in the video you are watching, but I was so impressed that even you got it right, because many people called me in that tutorial that they couldn't get it right, but many people got it right. From yesterday, I've been giving it out to people to start setting up their own server since it's free. So the first thing is I'll come to google.com. Please, are you seeing my screen before I go far? One or two people?
Yes, sir. Very well.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So you go to Google, then you Google AWS. Then enter. Then the first one is the one we want to use, Amazon Web Service. So you click on it. I'm still going to put the recorded version of it in the group for people that missed the class. So you will see this AWS free tier. We are not doing anything wrong. We are not doing anything shady. We are doing normal thing. The only thing I did was that I used one card for several accounts. And if you have this knowledge, it's an additional knowledge for you in the journey of trading Forex, or many of us that are doing IT works and you need free VPS to run some of your robotic programming, then you get additional knowledge tonight. So now, to look at here, you see create free account. So we click on that create free account. Let's wait for it to load. Then it's going to show us sign up for AWS. Then the email you created is what you are going to use here. So the one I created is what I'm going to put here, which is this. Oh, okay. All right. Then we go we go to the email. Let's log into the email. Let me see. All right. Then I copy the password of the email. You can see that the password of the email is different from the password of the AWS. So you just have to be aware of that. Where is it? Okay, this is it. Then I log into it. Okay. So this is the new email, and this is the verify code from AWS. Just copy it. Then come back to the AWS, put the verify code there, and say verify. They just want to verify your code, your email. Now they are now asking for you to put your root password. Root password. Let me quickly write something down here. Root password is your own password. So let me put my password here. Okay. Then I'll say continue the step. Okay, now it's going to ask information about, are you using it for business, for school, for work, or for organization, or personal? Always take personal, please. Then your full name. My full name is Folari Olafimio. Okay. Now, here, country code, you have to use the country code where you are signing up. So I'm signing up from South Africa. So I must use country code of South Africa, which is this. My phone number, I put my phone number. But remember, you have to remove the 0 in front, then the country, South Africa. Address, let me pick this, Midrand Outing, and then I'll say, I've read all this, then I'll say continue. Update address, then update. So here, billings information, it will ask you, this is where it's going to ask you of your card. And please, you have to use the card. Please, guys, I believe every one of us here, we are good people. Don't go and take somebody's card and use it for registration. Use your own bank personal card. We are doing genuine business. We are doing genuine thing. We are not fraudster. So I'm going to use my card here, but unfortunately, I'm going to, first of all, stop sharing for my card information. Then when I finish, then I'll come back to share the page again. So I'll put my card information here. I'll put month, expiring date, year, whatever. I'll put my CC code here. I'll put the card name holder here. Then I won't use new address. I'll just say verify. So that's what I want to do, but I just want to personalize my card information, not to be open to public. So I'm going to stop sharing the screen for a while, but you're going to be hearing me. So now I put my card information here. The month, what is the month, self? Okay. The month, I put a month. I put the year. And I put my CCV, then I put my name. I say use my contact address, the one we put earlier. Then I click verify and continue. So let me start sharing the screen back. I know. Where is it? Okay. So that's the only page I hide away from everyone. Are you seeing my screen before I continue? Please, are you back to my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So now here is coming say confirming your identity. How should we send you verification code? Do you want it in text message? Do you want it in voice call? If you choose text message, you will get SMS on your mobile phone. If you choose voice call, a robot will call you and give you the code. But myself, I normally use text message. Then remember, you have to put your country back, which is South Africa. And I'll put my number here again. I'll remove the 0. Then you want me to put this so that they will know that it's not robot that is requesting, which is 5ZY. I think I get it right. If I don't get it right, it won't go. 5ZYDNY. Then I'll say send SMS to me. If the SMS comes in, yes, SMS came in now to my phone number, and the SMS, no, I mean the code is 0366. Then I say continue. If I'm not doing this class, this thing take me only 5 minutes to do, okay? So now I come back here, say sign up with AWS, select support and plan, select a support plan. We have developer support, which is 29 Rand per month. We have business support, which is 100 Rand per month. and we have basic support, which is free. We are picking the free one. We click on it. Then we say complete sign up. Now you will see congratulations. If you get it right to up to that level, you will see congratulations, and you say go to AWS Management Console. You click on that. Now we are inside Management Console, and this is what we need. We need EC2. And here you are going to pick a country of your choice. If you are in Nigeria, I will advise you to pick London. Oh, I think this is the only region they have here. Okay. Oh, no. Let me come to our top here. You see Ireland. If you click on it, you see a lot of servers across the globe. So if you are in Nigeria, I will advise you to take Europe, because Europe is very close to you in Nigeria. So if you are not in Nigeria or you are anywhere else, you can look at other service, other places. If you are in Canada, you pick a Canada. If you are in America, you pick something related to US. If you are in Asia, you pick anything related to Asia here. Okay. But in my own case, I'm gonna pick. Let me pick London. I've picked London, so it's going to give me this central region. Then I come to EC2, because that's the machine we need. Then I click on it. Let's say you are new to it. You are just going to arrive here. You click on EC2. Now, if you look at it now, we have 0. There's no more running server, because before it's 1. So this is what you are going to see. Running 0. Then you come down and say launch instance. You click on launch instance. Now, when you click on launch instance, you give your instance name. I will give my training class. Anytime you are doing anything here, don't put space in between what you are typing. It's one of the reasons why I have issue in the beginning. Then here, these are the kind of operating systems available for server. Please, if you are not a developer, a software person, don't take any one of them. You just want a server that will host your account and the robot. So pick only Windows. You see, Windows, we have Amazon Linux, we have Mac OS, we have Ubuntu, we have Red Hat, Windows, Red Hat, and SUSE. Just pick Windows. That's the only thing you need. So I've clicked on Windows, then you scroll down, you scroll down, you scroll down again, you scroll down. Here, you need what you call key pair. That key pair is what you normally see when I send to you .pem. So now I want to put something here. I'll put training class again. You can put anything that you want. You can put your name. It doesn't really matter. Then you say create a new key pair. Create a new key pair. Okay. When I say create a new key pair, you now put training class. Now leave it as it is. Don't change anything here, and just say create pair. When you say create pair, you will see that it's coming here to download your training.pem. So it's going to download it. We don't need it now. So now, after you do that, it comes here and it says number of instance is 1. That means you are creating 1 server. Then you come below here and say launch instance again. Then it will start processing your portion of your VPS for you. Now it has finished and it says successfully initiated launch of instance, and it put the MAC address of your computer here. You click on it. Sorry. When you click on it, you saw that the previous one has been deleted, and we have the one called training class that I just created, and it's telling you that it's running. That means the computer is now working, is running. Okay. And as it's working now, you cannot do anything. You just have to do something called connect, and you can see connect button is still off. So I'm going to refresh it. Then I'll select the server that I created, and you see that connect is now all available. Then I'll click connect button again. Then here it will give me RDP client. That is the RDP that I normally give you to launch into your VPS. Then you click on that RDP. Then you come here and say download remote desktop. It has downloaded it. Now we have training class r.rdp, and we have .rem. I mean, is it rem? I forgot. Yeah, maybe rem. Let me check. We have pem.pem. Okay. Now, if you look at here, we have your username. Okay. We have the username here, and we have your public DNS here. You don't need to know anything technical. Just follow it. You need this, even this administrator username, you don't need it anymore, because since I've downloaded your RDP has been downloaded with your username, but just keep it. But the only thing we needed now is our password. So you click on get password. Now it's telling you that upload private key. Now, if you click on this private key, it will come to your download or wherever. Some people download their things inside their download folder. Some people download it on their desktop. Some people download it on their document. You must know where download file goes on your computer. So on my own, I normally download on my download folder. Then I will see training class.pem. The file PEM, we need it to encrypt, to decrypt and encrypt our password. So now I'll click on it and I'll say open. Now you can see that it has decrypted that file. Then we come to the bottom and we say decrypt the password. Then now it has given us our password. So now that you have your password, now you are going to copy. You can copy it on your notepad or your notebook or whatever. But in my case, I'll copy it. I'll put it on my WhatsApp. So the first thing I want to copy now is I'll copy my DNS. I'll copy. You see these 2 boxes. You click on them. You come to your WhatsApp and you say, let me mark this one separately from what we do. Training class VPS setup. So then I put this one like this on top. Then I paste my first DNS. Then I go back there again. I pick my username. I come to my WhatsApp or your notepad. You now say username. You paste it. Then I come back here again. I pick my password. Then I come to my WhatsApp. and I click here, pass, column, paste it. Now I've pasted all what I needed. Then here I can say, let me put document. I will upload my VPS and my PEM here so that I have complete information on my WhatsApp. So this is the way I normally send it to you. This is the way I created it. Now that we have done all this, what is the next thing to do? Now you have all this information. The next thing to do now is to run your VPS. How can we do that now? Because I want you to see all the procedure. Oh, okay. Maybe you will see it. Okay, this is what it shows. After when I double click on it, did you see what it shows now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So you have to check. Don't ask me. This one is inside your installation manual already. Then you make sure you click show detail. Then you make sure that your clipboard is on, your printer is on. The reason why the clipboard is very important, printer is not even important. You see, the reason why your clipboard is important is that whenever you want to copy something from your laptop to your VPS, if you don't check this, you can't do it. You can't do that. So now I've done that. Then I click connect. Okay, it said screen sharing has stopped as the share window closed. Okay, then let me see again. Let me reshare what you're supposed to see. It's for security reason anyway. They don't like showing all this, what I'm showing. If I don't see what I need to show you, then I will continue, but I'll tell you what you're supposed to see. So what you're supposed to see is where you are going to put your password, and let me see it. Let me check it again. I think I saw it now. Did you see it? Did you see enter your credentials?
Yes, sir.
Good. This is where you're supposed to put your password. Okay. So now remember our password is inside our email that I copied last time. So let me quickly check it. Then I'll copy my password from the email. Then I put it on it. Then I'll come here, I'll say, remember me. If you don't check remember me, that means you are telling the server that anytime you want to log in, you must put password again. So since it's your laptop, you don't need to be stressing yourself. You click OK. Now you see it has stripped off again. But I'm going to print it out again. So let me look. Okay, this is it. So it will show this after you click that. Did you see what I'm showing? What I showed?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Then you click don't ask me again. Then you click view certificate, install the certificate of your machine on your computer. Then you follow everything. Then you say okay. Then you say okay. Okay. Then you say yes. Yes, it closed again. Then we come to check. Now is loading our server. Okay, so yeah, it will close it. Then now our server is ready, which is where is it? Where is it? Okay, this is it. So this is our server. I think you saw the server.
Yes, it's like it's still loading because I'm seeing a black screen.
It's still loading. So it will finish loading. This is how you set up your server. It's very interesting. All this thing I'm showing you is less than 10 minutes, even 5 minutes. Just create your email, or you can use your email, sign up, put your credit, your bank card. If your bank card is okay, you do it. Maybe tomorrow it will say it's okay. They verify your card that it's not a stolen card. The card is okay. The card belongs to the name you put there. Now you continue. You go back to the ECR2. From ECR2, you pick the name of your server. You pick the window out of the operating system. You pick the window. From the window, you launch. You give the PEM private key name. You give it the private key name. You click generate. It will download that PEM for you. After it downloaded that PEM for you, you click launch. It will launch your server. After I finish launching the server, you select the server, you go to connect. When you say connect, it takes you to the RDP. You click on RDP, you download the RDP on your computer. When you download the RDP on your computer, you go to the, you scroll down, you want to get the password, then you load the .pem file back to that dialog box, click decrypt, it show you your password, you copy your DNS, password, and admin name. When you copy all those things, that's what you are going to use to log in, and you are done. Then you have your server, and that server, because you created it uniquely with your name, your email, and your card, is going to serve you for 1 year. So, and that saves you $180 you're supposed to use to buy a what do we call it? A VPS. So now this is how we are going to be using your VPS going forward. Please, Mr. Jeremiah Abraham, you raise up your hand. Any question?
Yes, I was just trying to kind of see that you finished the explanation so I can kind of just clarify one or two things, right?
Okay.
So obviously I'm one of the people that sent you the message today because I couldn't access the VPS, right?
Okay.
Just like most people, I suppose.
Mm.
Now, I've kind of listened to your instructions. I think it's relatively straightforward. In terms of like setting up the server on AWS, that's fine. But because I cannot access the previous server now, that means I have to reinstall the EA. I need to kind of like do all my settings for the parameters, for the input, like drawdown, magic number, all that stuff, basically, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm going to talk about it also, the proper way to do it on Sunday.
Okay.
The proper way, because on Sunday, I'm giving everybody upgrade version of the robot.
Okay.
So,
okay, so basically what we just need to do now is set up the environment first, right?
Set up the environment.
Yeah.
Put your broker software there, install it.
Yeah.
And leave it. On Sunday, I'm going to talk about continuation of what is happening on your screen, which I'm going to use my own account to explain more practically.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right then.
So that
Thank
you don't mix things up. Yeah. I'm so sorry for this inconvenience. I just want to make life easy for everybody. That's why I'm setting it up. Last year I didn't set up for any of my clients. I just give them the video, set up your VPS. When it's ready, we continue from there. But this year I just said, let me just set up for everybody. And I don't know that it's going to have any issue, because I've been using this since 2016. I won't lie to you. And many people normally ask me which VPS company I use. I just kept quiet. But there's no way I won't tell people that are patronizing my service how to get free VPS. Because as a developer, most of my VPS are free to do my developing environment job. So, and this is additional knowledge for every one of us that are in the house. Because I won't lie to you, I'm not a business-oriented person. Mr. Michael, I'll call you. But there's a friend I showed this about last year. He's selling this VPS because many people need the VPS. If you go online now and search list of VPS company, you will be shocked with their prices. But this, my friend, he told me, he said, no, you are not a business person. Me, I'm selling for $80 per year. And people will buy because they will realize that they are saving like $100, So it depends on anyone. It's not a legal thing you are doing, because Amazon give that space for students who are learning, who cannot afford all those money to do some their project. So, and what you are doing too is a project. So it's not a legal thing. So that is just it. Mr. Michael.
Yes, thank you so much, sir. Thank you for this eye-opener and assistance. I have basically 3 questions, sir.
Okay.
Can I go? Yes, sorry, I joined the section late. Okay. I was on transit. I just arrived and I just quickly joined. So sorry about it, but I noticed you were, to my first question now, I noticed I think you were trying to create a VPS you're showing us how to create a VPS.
Yes, sir.
Probably on our own. Yeah, so I don't know. As I said, I joined late. So I want to know, are we switching from the one we're using currently to the one we're going to be creating now? That's my first question. Or we're maintaining, or we're just opening to add to probably what you give us on Sunday, the new upgraded version of, the EA we're giving us on Sunday. That's question one. Question two, sir. I noticed for Derive, I used to have a Drive account. So I've been trying to set up the EA, the robot on the Derive on the server, but I noticed it's not working. And so I said, let me raise I wanted raising the question last week, but network was giving me issues, so I couldn't raise the question. So I just had to listen. Yeah, so I want to know, probably there's a different way of installing the EA on Derive account. That's the second question, sir. And then to the last question, I know you've made mention of this magic number on the setup, sir. Yes, I think I will need you to really help me emphasize the part of the essence of the magic number. But this will lead to my question. Is it the magic number that helps us to be able to trade a particular pair multiple times? And if the answer is yes, how do we trade? Is it possible to trade a particular pair, just one pair? If I want to be trading just a single pair, but I want to be duplicating it on different windows, opening it multiple times. Is it the magic number that will do that job, or how do I do that, sir? Those are the three questions. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah. Okay. The number one question: do you want? Are you going to switch? Yes, you're going to switch, because even as I'm talking to you, I have a lot of people that their server is not shut down; it's still working. But anytime a corporate organization writes an email to you that we realize that this is this and it's against our policy, they will be shutting down everybody's server bit by bit. So if your own is still running, don't bank on it. It's going to shut down along the way. You understand what I'm saying? So
yes,
instead for you to wait for the time they will shut it down, do what we have done in the class today. Get your own server with your own information for 1 year. Then you can now migrate. You can now migrate your software from the one I gave you to the one that belongs to you. Okay, because they are eventually going to shut it down. The time they will shut it down is the time we don't know. So that is question one. I think I explained that one clearly.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
correct. Thank you, sir.
Question two, Deriv. You see my software, you can only use it with one account at a time. So if you want to use that software on Deriv, I did not create that software for Deriv, but I'm using it personally for Deriv myself. You can use it for Deriv, but you need to buy a license for it. And that is number one. Number two, that software you have is MT4. Deriv is MT5. What asset are you trading on Deriv, sir?
I still trade currency pair, and I trade synthetics as well on Deriv, but I do majorly of synthetics on Deriv, sir. Okay.
Whatever thing you are trading, you need MT5. MT5 EA.
You're correct, sir.
Yes. You don't need MT5. Yeah. My software is always in MT5 and MT4. But the reason why I normally give people MT4 is more than 30 years old and it's far stable. As a developer, it's more stable than MT5. But if you are now using a broker that doesn't give you opportunity for using MT4, that's when I give my client MT5 version. But you yourself, you see that it's not stable, but it's going to be working properly. It's going to be trading your account. So now if you need a software for Deriv, you need MT5. That means you are going to buy another license for Deriv. That is number two. Okay. Number three. I forgot. And I didn't write it.
Let me remind you, sir. I was talking about, yes, opening a particular currency pair. If I just want to be trading a particular currency pair multiple times. Yeah. Is that where the magic number works, or how does it work, sir? Thank you, sir.
Yes, that is where the magic number works. But currently, the software that everybody has, you cannot trade Magic 1, Magic 2 with the same asset. That is why I upgraded it. The one I'm giving now, the one I will give out on Sunday, that we are going to talk about on Sunday, will do that. Let me tell you the reason. I use the one we have currently for the same purpose of this same chart, using it. But if you are not a skillful person, you are going to be confused. For example, remember that when your chart edge, you are already started trimming. So if you now open the second chart of the same asset you are trimming, and you put the version you have now on that as a magic 2. Let's say you trim your account to like 0.09. Magic 2 will not start from initial 0.01 as independent. Magic 2 will come and look at, okay, what my master has done on Magic 1, he has trimmed this asset to become 0.01. I mean 0.09. Magic 2 will now open another 0.09 and it will start the journey from 0.09. So if you are not the one that already have the skill, you can mess up your account. So that's why I'm telling people not to use it. That let me give you the one that will go with your knowledge you have now, which is, and it's far better than the first one I gave you. Because that one now, Magic 1, Magic 2, let's say your Magic Man account, for example, my gold asset, I'm not trading anything but gold. So my Magic 1 chart has edge. As I'm talking to you now, I open another chart of gold, the same gold, but now Magic 2. So that Magic 2, I put the updated version of the software on it, and it has started trading it. And it will trade it as a different chart. It will start from 0.01, not to go and continue on the Magic number 1 that is sitting on 0.60. Imagine my Magic number 2 started, continue with my chart 1. My chart 1 is on 0.60. That means my Magic 2 will not start from 0.60 again. Then the chart 1 and chart 2 will edge very close to each other, which is not good for somebody who doesn't have the skill. So that is why I said wait for the updated one, so that I will even advise some people that instead for you to trade multiple assets, pounds, euro, euro, USD, pounds, USD, Canadian USD, just focus on one chart for now, because your expert trade is not that solid for now. So you wait for that one to edge, you open that chart again, you put another one, you open that chart again. You can open that chart 4 times when each chart edge, and the other one will be supplementing the other one. It's a smart way to trade, which I've already have it in mind that I will discuss it in one of our training also, but not tonight. I think I answer your question, Mr. Michael.
Yes, thank you so much, sir. So for the question 2 on the right, I can reach out to you personally.
Yeah, but no, you can reach out with me.
Yes, sir.
You can reach out with me, but I will tell you, if you can be patient a bit patient, but because you are going to buy that license, and instead for me to sell that license for you at expensive cost, I would rather ask you to be patient for me till next week, because I'm launching my Deriv powerful software for Deriv alone. That one can never trade Forex. It will trade only Deriv. But I'm going to launch it by next week. So I would prefer you to get that one. That one will not trade Euro USD on Deriv. It will only trade boom and crash synthetic.
And volatility.
No, it won't trade volatility. I will advise you not to use it for volatility. The one you have now will trade volatility. But the one I want to bring out will trade only boom and crash. And let me tell you the reason why I'm bringing it back. That's what I used on Deriv in 2022 when Deriv banned me. In 6 months, we took over $100,000 out of the Deriv with that robot. But they banned the robot and they banned me. They closed my account and they banned me. As I'm talking to you now, I can't trade on Deriv with my name again, because Deriv didn't want to release the money. And the condition they gave me is that if we withdraw the money, then they will ban me. And I prefer to take that 100,000 and ban than not to take it. So I'm launching the new version of the software so that Deriv will not get that the software came back to their platform. So, and by God's grace, by next week, that software will come out. If not because you mentioned it, I don't want to talk about it now, because you guys are still learning. I don't want to confuse you. So by next week, you can talk to me if the robot is ready, and if you have interest, we are going to talk about it. I think we solved the question properly.
Thank you. So yes, you have done justice to the questions. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So I'll be waiting patiently.
Oh, yes. No problem. Mr. Joseph, then I'll come back to Mr. Jeremiah.
Okay, thank you very much. Good evening, sir.
Evening.
So I actually reached out to you within the course of the week. I observed that my VPS just refused opening on Monday. Okay, so when I saw this the message that you sent as a topic for today's training, I was more like, oh, I think this is especially for someone like myself. So from what you said, are you saying so once I do this particular new VPS, to delete the previous one and then transfer my robot into this particular new one that I'm to set with my own account, sir?
Yes,
to work exactly.
Yeah, it will work exactly. Just make sure that you remember that when you are setting up your account, I will talk about it on Sunday anyway. Don't let me talk about. You just move your broker software, you move it to the new server. You install it, then on Sunday when I'm explaining to you technically how you are going to make it perfect, then you do it perfectly. Then I think Mr. Jeremiah Abrahams.
Yes. So just a quick question.
Yes.
So currently the robot triggered me into a position, right?
Okay.
Given the current circumstances, do you think it's okay for me to manually close the position and then start afresh once we have the
No, don't do that. Don't do that. You see, my system, like I told you, the software is based on experience. Let me tell you something. Even if your server shut down for the whole week, you don't need to panic. Because the way the software is created, unless you abuse your lot size allocation. If you don't abuse your lot size allocation, you don't need to panic. Then when you are moving from one server to another, don't close open trades. Just make sure that if you use Magic 1 in that robot before the server shut down, make sure that you use Magic 1 again on the new server. The robot will continue. You continue from that where you stop on the old server. Don't manually close anything, please. Don't close negative, don't close positive. No.
Okay, that's fine. But the reason why I asked the question, you said it's a new robot. It's kind of like an update, right?
Yes.
So if it's the same robot, I understand. But because you said it's an update, it's a new version, let's say, right? That's why I asked the question that.
Yes.
And because I cannot access the server anyway right now. So I can only access my MT4 on my system.
Yeah.
So I feel kind of like handicapped, right? Because I can't do anything because I can't access the main server. And I'm going to like install a new server now based on the tutorial today.
Okay.
And we're also going to have a new robot. So yeah, I was kind of like in a state of limbo there. I wasn't sure exactly how to handle.
No, if you can't handle it, book time. I'll do one-on-one with you, but it's not. But like
no. It's not. It's not like
no.
It's not like that's not what I'm talking about. Like
okay.
It's not like
Now,
complexity. I'm just trying to understand what the right action to take is.
On Sunday, we are going to discuss detail on that so that nobody will make a mistake. But like what I'm telling you, because I'm the one that developed the first one, I'm the one that developed the update. I make sure that the old one will recognize the new one.
Okay. Yeah, that's the clarification I need.
Yeah, so it will recognize the new one, and the new one will continue where the old one stopped. That's where I program it, because I know that there's a big problem for many of us who are not technically techie savvy. So I don't want to confuse anyone, but I can't say because people doesn't know technology much, then I should just abandon them. No. If anybody need me personally, I will attend. No, not a problem. Okay, Mr. Brian. Now,
I just need some clarification.
All right, sir.
Are we loading? I've been able to set up my VPS now.
Oh, okay.
As we were speaking. So I just wanted to find out, are we loading MT4 or MT5?
You're loading MT4. You are not changing anything, sir. You are loading what you have on the old one back to the new one.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Mr. Don Jonathan.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Evening, sir.
I changed my mind. I think I will have to ask you the question personally because it's not for this class.
Oh, all right, no problem. Okay.
I'll ask you personally.
Okay, no problem.
In the chat here now.
Okay, no problem. Some people are making noise there. Okay. Now, please, guys, is everything clear? Or you still have one or two questions so that you can call it a day? You don't need to waste too much
Hello,
time.
Mr. Folari.
Yes.
Can I speak, please?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. This is Benedict. Let me begin by saying thank you for the classes so far. Yes. You had sent me connections to set up the VPN, to set up the server, and to install the software, the robot. But based on the conversation you and I had personally, you told me that we're going to tell me the brokers that offer cents because of my location. And although I've not gotten that information yet, I didn't push because I heard you say in previous class that a new robot was coming out. So I wasn't really pushing about setting it up. I was just looking forward to know if there'll be any change. Maybe when the new robots come, then I can now go through the whole process, get the information about the broker on which I need to set my account up, and then install the robot on such a platform. So I don't know if I'm in line or if I should make progress on.
No, you are in line. You are in line.
Okay.
You don't need to set up your new your account on the old software again, since you have been waited for this long. So which part of the country are you?
Oh, I'm actually in the UK.
Okay, UK. I'm going to after the class, just send message to me. This is yeah. So I will send you the broker in UK that can offer you cent account.
All right then. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, Mr. Theo Felix.
Good evening, sir.
Evening, sir.
Okay, sir. Please, I have a question. First of all, thank you for the impact and inspiration to do all these things. I've been able to set up my VPS since morning, but I've been waiting. Yes. So when I set up the VPS, based on the last class, I actually did something, but I'm thinking probably I've done something wrong. Because like the class we just had now, you explain it and I realized that maybe I've done something wrong, because after setting up the VPS, I did the transfer and everything worked out. But what I did, I was having a pending issue with my good that I've trimmed to 1 or 0.1, 0.1,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I
yeah.
cannot
For very long,
continue.
for very long time. You showed me last week.
Yes. So what I did, and I actually went and opened a new chart of
Okay.
gold. Then I took I used 2, magic number 2.
Okay.
Then I dropped the robot on it. But
Yes.
when I check back, I discovered that the legs are no longer balanced. Because I dropped it to the 30th of August, I discovered it took 2 trade and edge 1, and the one he edged, instead of edging with 2, we edge with 3. So now I'm having for the buy side is 6.
Okay.
While the sell side is 6 also.
Okay. Yeah.
But
Okay.
the date when you go by the date, what I drop the trade that he entered today, he did not edge it based on that trade. He edged it based on everything that I have there. That's what I am saying.
Yeah.
So trimming it is now becoming difficult because I cannot isolate a particular one. Okay, this is the day that this one edge. Let me try isolating from this.
Yeah, Mr. Phil, you are too faster than the training, that the person that is training you. You remember that somebody asked now, Mr. Michael, if I remember, he asked the same thing. I told you that the reason why I changed the robot is because when he edge professionally, if it is me, I will solve the problem you have now. Because when you open the second chart gold and you put that robot there, the robot communicates with Magic 1 that where did the master finish the trimming. Then the Magic 1 robot will tell the Magic 2 robot now that our master stopped at 0.01. Then Magic 2 will not start a new fresh trading. Magic 2 now says, okay, you will start from where you edge, where you trim, where you stop trimming on Magic 1. That is why I stopped that robot. That this robot is not for amateurs, for professionals. So now you're supposed to wait for me to give you the updated robot before you did what you do. But it's not a problem. It's not a problem. On Monday, when you have time, I will explain to you how you are going to do it. But please, I told many people in my team, if you don't have a spirit of patience, this business is not for you. If you are the one that you are very fast, trading is not for you. Because you will be missing a lot of things. One, I am not expecting anybody in this group to start trading gold. I'm not expecting. There's another guy that have the similar problem you have today, but his own he's a very lucky man. His own, the robot, the chart 2, close everything, reset all his accounts. So now he's going to delete a chart and the chart 1 will start like a brand new account. He's very lucky. Because if that chart 2 started the way he started on his own, it will get confused. And gold is too volatile. When you are learning, what are you doing with gold? Gold is not meant for baby traders. It's too volatile. You don't need to go there. That's why I put everybody on currency. Because currency are very sluggish. So for you to develop your brain to understand the scale, everything, currency is the best. Imagine I'm telling everybody to put gold. I swear to God, some people will have even closed that account and said they are not trading anymore. Because imagine you are trimming, you finish trimming this morning and gold edge again before the night. So you said, no, the robot is not working. I'm trimming every day I'm trimming. Because you went to a wrong place where you don't have that power to solve the problem. That's what you have now. But on Monday, call me when you are free on Monday. I will I will show you how you are going to solve the problem. And that problem can even give you a lot of profit. I know if you can handle it, I will show you. And if we are lucky, market move very nicely before I show you. You will see that we are going to solve the problem. But presently, nobody should use that old robot to trade the same asset on different charts. It's going to kill you. It's going to give you a stress.
All right, sir.
Yeah.
Very noted, sir.
Yeah, please just call me on Monday. We look into it together. No problem.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah. I think we can call it off today, guys.
Hello, sir. I'm sorry, I actually joined the class late. I was caught up in some personal matters. Okay. Is it possible to have today's recording? Will it be available today or tomorrow?
Or it will be available during the week. I can't say tomorrow. The reason is that because I won't lie to you. I don't like video editing. I don't have that time. But this one, I need to edit it because of when we started the setup of the server. If I don't stream, if I don't remove some area, it's going to make it complicated for new people who doesn't know anything. So for me now to edit it, to cut it, to join them where it's going to make sense, please give it Sunday evening to do that, please.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. There's something else I wanted to raise, sir. Thank you for that. I also noticed that the last video you shared, right?
Yeah.
I was not able to zoom into it. In other words, when I tried to get clarity on the information on the charts that you were explaining in the video, it became difficult to zoom in. So maybe you may consider that in future video being uploaded so that we're able to see the amounts, the figures, the where the prices are and what you are to be able to relate it to what you are saying. Because the last video you shared, I wasn't able to zoom even with my glasses on. I'm sorry, I don't have the best of sights, but I wasn't able to see the figures. So if you could also help with that regard, it would be much appreciated.
I don't have a choice. I will try my best. I can do all those things, but like I told you, I like what record and dump because, sir, I won't lie to you. Sir. See, I hardly sleep 3 hours in a day because I code every time. So now to sit on the computer and start editing video is a problem for me. Because as I'm talking to you now, I'm going to release Deriv. Many people are waiting for my Deriv server, Deriv software. People that use it in 2002, they are waiting for it. I just finished updated of the one that you guys have. And as I'm talking to you, the signal part of the software, you remember that I give you two software. One is indicator, one is robot.
Yeah.
The indicator, for the past 3 days, I'm sitting on it to release another version for you guys because currently we are doing 86% winning rate, and I realized that we can do more than that. So now, immediately I finish Deriv, I will move to the indicator to start working on it to improve it and give it to you guys because my intention is not to exploit anybody. What you have paid me is what you have paid me, but I want to service all of you to the level that you believe that this industry is not a scam. It's only people that are doing it in the wrong way. So now,
thank you.
If now I now sit with video editing,
I agree with you.
That's where I have a problem. That's where the laziness came in. But now,
I understand.
And at the same time, it's not reasonable for me to pass message out and people doesn't understand the message. So I think I need to balance it. I'll try my best.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
No
I appreciate
problem,
it. Thank you.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Okay. Can we call
Good
it?
evening, sir.
Good
Philip
evening.
Okafor, sir. Philip Okafor.
Mr. Philip. Okay. I'm here.
Well done. Thank you so much, sir. I know I don't think you acknowledged what I said to you, but I have done my server, my personal server is up and running, and my robot is also functional 100%. Thank you so much, sir, for the guidance.
Thank you. Thank you.
A very quick question is, I'm just still trying to understand because part of understanding is asking simple questions and stupid or intelligent questions as well. Is why do the robot keep opening positions that are
dip into that are on the wrong side of things. So if, for instance, the market is in, if you check it on other chart, the market could be on buy and robot is opening sell, or so I'm just trying to understand the logic.
Yeah, the question, you just ask your question. I have answer already. There's not a problem about that. You see, let me tell you one thing, sir. Everybody have his own strategy of trading. You understand what I'm saying? My robot pick one signal, and when he pick one signal, he manage it by using DCA, which is what you call dollar cost averaging.
Yes.
And when market is going in the wrong direction, he keep on dollar cost your investment for you.
Okay.
Sometimes it will come back and close everything. Sometimes it will lead into worse scenario, which is our edge. But there's no way we can stop the robot not to open a cover position. You understand what I'm saying? But you see, because every one of us are still using small capital. Let me give you an instance. If you are using lot 0.01 to like lot 2 standard lots, there's a possibility that you don't have very long, because I know where you are coming from and I know where you are going. There's a possibility that you don't have very long trade before it edge. And when you have very long trade and edge, many of us became lazy to face it. We are even scared. Somebody look at my account and say, you have 150 open trade. I say, yes. What is the problem about that? Because my broker told me that I can have 300 open position at a time. Do you think brokers are stupid to say you can have, because they know that people that trade like hedge fund manager, they can have 500 open position running, and there's no laziness approach to it. They will solve the problem. And that's the kind of person I am. So if you want to stop, what I'm going to do for you personally is that I will log into your account maybe during the weekend. We have maybe 15-minute section. I'll put something across to you. Maybe if your account can do some lot size, we remove them from fix. We put them on FIBO. Now, what that one will do for you is that if at all the market is dollar costing for you, I mean the robot is dollar costing for you, it will not be too long before it will edge at your specific something. Then you will now know how to do the calculation, because somebody called me and say, why are you dividing by 10 cents? Why are you multiply by $1? Because it doesn't, if once you don't understand all those concepts, that's the problem. But if you see those 111, you can close them 111. But once you want to use all those 0.03, and you are seeing 0.1, you are 0.5 in your account, you are ready to do all those calculations, because there's no way you're going to do it, sir. Your account will edge. There's a one person, I've never seen that guy in the class since we started. The guy, he always talked to me privately that I've doubled my account, I've tripled my account. I want to invite him to come to my house for meeting, because I don't know how he's doing it. And he's using my robot. He will tell me, Mr. Florian, this robot is good, I've doubled. This robot is good, I've tripled. But he has never come to this class. He's a Zimbabwe client. We were in South Africa together. He has never come to this class. I don't know what he's doing. And I told him, have you not experienced edging? He said, no, he has not experienced edging. Well, I don't know. Maybe he's sitting on the computer with a robot every time. I don't know. But what I'm trying to tell you is that, you see, I can only show you how the robot works, but you have your own skill to put in. Don't just rush process. Understand that, be convinced that you know it before you start. Like the guy I'm talking about, he told me that he has been trading for the past 10 years. He has never made money. So maybe he wants to make all those money he has lost 10 years. I don't know. Because the way he's trading is not clear to me. Even me, it's not clear. It doesn't make any sense to me, because my robot is not for doubling account, and he has double. He has called me last week, this week, that he has triple. I want to meet him. I want to have meeting with him to come and show me his account. But he has never come to this meeting. He has.
Yes,
I know. Yes, sir.
Sorry for interfering, but I think I'm one of those. I'm not going to say much, but I'm desperate. Maybe I'm using the wrong word, desperate, but I need to recover. So please, we shall share experiences as time goes.
But please just take it easy, sir. Because because you must not come to me again and start blowing accounts.
No, this is my risk.
Okay.
So
Okay, no problem. Because
So the guy needs to be invited.
I've been inviting him. I've been telling him to come because you see. Let me tell you something, sir. When we were in university, some lecturers think they are good. They are our lecturers. They teach us. But at the end of the day, they still call us to come and explain some things for them. So I learned a lot of things in life. Most people that I didn't do computer science, I did mathematics. But most of my friends that did computer science, till today, I'm the one coding for them. They go and take projects as a computer scientist. And as a mathematician, I'm the one that will code for them. So in life, I believe you can teach me something and I know more than you. So that's why I normally humble myself that, okay, I sold this software for you, but you are doing better than me. Can you come back and teach me? I don't have a problem about that. And I can tell you, I have phobia for risk. I do calculated risk. And I saw some people, they are wide when it comes to risk. They can take any, I don't do that because I don't want something that will make me faint. That I make small mistake, then I faint. So if in the next 2-3 months, maybe most of us will be sharing our what we call it, our testimony. And if you are good more than me, then you be my mentor as well. It's not a problem. I can design a robot. That doesn't. Many people, many of the car we bought, when some people drove those cars in front of you, you ask yourself that can the manufacturer of that car drove that car that way? Because along the way they are good drivers, and they can even drive more than the person that taught them how to drive. That is life. So, but only thing I normally tell people, which one of my partners in South Africa normally say, Folari, stop protecting adults. You are protecting them too much to the extent that you won't let them take risk in life. Because me, I tell people, don't do more than this. Don't go more than this. But many people always tell me that I have phobia for risk, which I know myself. I don't want anything that will raise my blood pressure. So that's why I normally calm people down, warn them, do everything. But maybe by the next 2-3 months, when we are talking about, can somebody tell us what he has made, and somebody is making 20% per month, I will tell them, please come and show me. But because you show me doesn't mean I will trade like that. But I'm who I am, but I want to learn more. So, but no problem, sir.
So, Mr. Folari, in line with what you've just said now, I want to just get a hang of this training mentorship period. How long is it for? Whilst we're using our Cent account, we're using our Cent account and we're learning the robot, and you're training us, how long is it for before we boost our account and start training?
You see what I will tell you, my brother?
Yes, sir.
Once I finish next week class,
yes, sir,
you evaluate yourself. If you're okay, you don't even need to come to my class again, because by September, mid of September or September ending, I'm going to start afresh because some new people will come in that they don't. So you don't need. That's what I keep on telling people. My class is 3 to 4 weeks, and I'll cover the major part of it. Then you can consult me one-on-one if you have personal issue. You may not come to the class anymore. Once you evaluate yourself and you know that, because what is the most important thing? How to set up the robot, how to trim, how to roll over. Once you know all those, you are free. You don't need to be under my mentorship anymore. And when I release, but you have to be in the group, because when I release another robot, when I did update, I'll be telling people I've done updates. Then maybe when we are talking about update of the software, you can still come back to the class and see how I explain it. Then you go again. You can top up your account. Just wait till next week when we finish about trade management. After trade management, you can be on your own. You can put £1 million, 20 million pounds, and start doing what you want to do. Is that okay?
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, can we call it a day? Or we still have 1, 2 questions?
Sir, can I ask a question?
All right, Mr. Jonathan.
Yes, when trading with your robots, is it possible to also open position alongside as the robot is trading?
Well, I don't advise that, because somebody called me. I think somebody called me 3 days ago. Is one of those clients that like pain. You know, some people like pain. Naturally, they just like to inflict themselves with pain. Because this person, when I know him, he has lost more than something that can make his life better. He has lost it. And when we met, within 3 months, he's doing fine. One day, he said somebody predicted gold for him, and he went to the robot and placed the trade, and he blew everything off. $75,000 rounds. That 75,000 rounds should be around $5,000. He told me, and I wish him best of luck. Because you can do what we call aggressive trading. And okay, let me put it this way: you can have what you call 2 portfolios assets. A robot is not aggressive. It's something like your investment. Then you can take another account, open another account for aggressive. That trade you want to be mixing up with the robot, be trading it manually yourself. So you know that if you blow it to fund it again. Some people will live like that. I used to tell people, I'm so sorry to use this statement. If you see somebody who is a drug addict, I normally tell most of my friends, when you see somebody who is a drug addict, as a Forex trader, don't make jest of that person. Because a Forex trader and a drug addict are the same.
They're the same.
Same family. Drug addict will take all his money to go buy drugs and be messing up his life. Forex trader will take all his investment and give it to broker. Both of them will end up on the street. Don't have money to pay rent, to buy food, to buy clothes. Because Forex trading is addictive. And if you don't approach it in a proper way, you and drug addicts will be the same way, the same level, the same WhatsApp group. So that is why I normally warn people. So if you want to trade manually, have a manual trade portfolio, have a robot trade portfolio. Now, if you are lucky to double your account in manual trading, take 50% of the double, put it back in your investment, which is the robots. Keep on risking the other one. The day you blow that one, maybe you go and look for money elsewhere, or you come back to the preservative one, take small money, go and risk the day. But when you are coming to robot to take money, I can bet you that one day you finish taking that money from the robot completely. I can bet you. I'm 24 years and I've seen a lot of people, I've seen a lot of things happening in this industry. There's a man that came to my seminar I did in Santon last year. He's an Indian man. He paralyzed because of trading. He was on a wheelchair when they break him. He lost more than 5 million rand less than 1 month. Calculate 5 million rand in dollars, in pounds, and in naira. He came there and he told the story of his life. He paralyzed immediately. So I don't pray that for anybody. That's why if you look at my write-up I put in the group in the morning, this is supposed to come to the black race and make us wealthy. But we are using it in other way and it make us more poorer. I don't see sense in that. Okay, Mr. Brian Nabusi. Mr. Brian?
Yes, sorry. I was trying to access the VPS you shared with us in the beginning, but I think it's suspended. What happens now? Should we accept that's what?
Which one?
The one that we set up with you in the beginning.
Today?
I can't access it. I can't access it anymore. It says it's been suspended.
Today?
Yes, just now as we speak.
Which one? The one
Remember
I did.
the VPS you shared with me in the beginning, like when we were setting up everything. So I can't access it, and yet you have been just telling us that they are suspending some of them. So I wanted to find out what happens now.
I don't understand. I don't understand which one. Because I'm set. The one I set up now this night.
No.
No.
The one we set up.
I guess what he's saying is that the one, you were telling us that some of the people already had problems with their VPS. They have been suspended. It's the same thing he's complaining about. Maybe he did not start the class with us.
Because I didn't understand what Mr. I don't.
Okay, Mr. Folarin, when we buy your software in the beginning,
yeah,
you used to set up the VPS for us,
yes,
the virtual private server. So
yeah,
I've been working with that up to now, and I wanted to log in and see, but I can see that it's suspended. I've got no access anymore.
Yes, that's the main reason why we did. That's the main reason why we did this tutorial tonight, because I said all the account, all the VPS were done on my own personal card, and AWS wrote me that they don't allow it. It's against their policy. A server per person's card. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing now. Many accounts has been suspended from the beginning of this week. So instead for me to be creating it and they be suspending it, it will going to stress everybody. That's why I teach everybody how to do it by themselves. So if you are talking about the one I gave you when you bought the software, that one is going to be suspended. Even if I don't be suspended by this night, any moment it can be suspended. Did you understand what I'm saying, sir?
Okay, that's fine.
Yes, sir. Because that's what really make us to come and do this training tonight. If the server is not suspended, I won't do this training. Okay, are we okay, guys? Can we go for today or?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Oh, sorry. Before you go, I was just gonna ask Mr. Folarin, how soon can we get this recording, please? For those of us who came in late.
This recording, I like I said, I will do it. Make sure that you get it by Sunday.
Thank you very much, sir.
I will do my best. Yeah. Mr. Joseph is rising up.
Mr. Folarin, thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Yeah.
Yes, I'm.
Okay. Good night. Bye.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
bye bye.
Good night, sir.